the roof just came off Naugatuck.
Well, definitely the fan favorite here in Naugatuck is Brian Anthony with his manager and protege, Liz Savage.
Ooh, yeah, did you just say Liz Savage?
Wrong Liz Savage.
Ooh, yeah, can you dig it?
Hungry Man, you gotta love Liz. What's not to love?
Liz Savage escorting her man to the ring, Brian Anthony, as he gets ready for his matchup here in the Rubber City.
And Liz Savage proudly sporting that Anthony green. Brian Anthony with a little posturing. Awaiting now the arrival of his opponent, Brian Anthony. Don't forget the hometown boy here in Naugatuck. And a newcomer to CCW here, Joey BRICCO.
Well, you know what? It's the battle of the valley, so to speak. Brian Anthony from Naugatuck and Joey BRICCO from Southington.
Just around the bend from where we are here now. Joey BRICCO getting a less than positive ovation. Joey BRICCO appears to be a colorful character, that's for sure.
But he is definitely not the fan favorite on the receiving end of a bunch of boos here at Naugatuck High School as we look at Liz Savage make her way through the ropes there.
I understand Joey BRICCO, former quarterback for the football team here in Naugatuck, blew the big game senior year.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else, like with the mascot there.
I was making that up anyway.
Are you starting controversy, Mr.
I was trying to speculate about the boo. What's not to like about this kid in his long hair and colorful tights?
He's from Southington. They don't even have a drive-in anymore. It was the only place you can go to a drive-in in Connecticut. They don't even have that anymore. What does Southington got going for it? Same thing Naugatuck has. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I'll tell you, I drove through Southington the other day.
And they need to change the name Southington to Somethington. They could have something.
I stopped in at the pizza place up there. Let me tell you about my experience in Southington. I wanted to tell this girl a joke that would knock her titties off, but she had already heard it.
Hey, with all these comics out of work, you don't need to be trying to be funny here tonight, okay? Let's just call this matchup here.
I feel good in Naugatuck.
You feel good in Naugatuck?
Maybe I need to
feel nauseous in Naugatuck.
Maybe I need to move to the valley. Get out of the hills. Who wants to be in the hills anyway?
Lock up here by Mr. Southington.
Nice home in the hills. Me and my lady. Maybe a dog.
Joey BRICCO now on the receiving end of an armbar and now wrestled right to the mat by Brian Anthony.
Headlock takeover here. Anthony is in control of Joey BRICCO. Apparently these fans in Naugatuck don't know what a bad guy Brian Anthony is. He's such a bad guy.
A bad guy? You think you don't like Brian Anthony?
Oh, it's nothing personal. Just what he does in the ring. Keep your eyes open, Hungry Man. You'll see what I'm talking about. You're a smart guy. I think you'll see.
Well, I'll have to check it out if I can keep my eyes off of.
Yeah, Liz Savage.
I like to snap into her. Did I say that?
I'm sure you meant snap mare. Snap mare.
Snap mare. Suplex. Right, there you go.
Well, Brian Anthony's got this hammer lock locked in steadily on Joey BRICCO. Joey BRICCO picks the ankle. Gets kicked off for his trouble. Off the ropes, and Anthony with the sweep. Here's the pin. 2 count only, both men in their feet. Anthony takes a sweep for his trouble. Here's the count. 2, Joey BRICCO off, they square off. Brian Anthony comes in with a big right hand. He's fired up, he's not wasting any time. Here's a whip off the ropes. BRICCO reverses. BRICCO with the hip toss. Big hip toss there. And Anthony powders.
And BRICCO really is not getting his due respect.
Keep your eye on BRICCO here. Slides out. As Anthony gets back in. Big mistake. Big mistake there by BRICCO. Had his head down, getting in the ring. Anthony, obviously the ring veteran here, capitalizing immediately.
Big arm bar now. And a reversal by BRICCO on Anthony.
Here's the hammerlock from BRICCO.
Brian Anthony now trying to figure a way to get out of this hammerlock. And now is placed in a side headlock. A lot of amateur wrestling maneuvers here in the beginning moments of this match.
Looking very impressive, to say the least.
And showing off their wrestling skills.
BRICCO slips into that hammerlock again, twisted around the opposite way, and back in the arm drag. Anthony's over.
Brian Anthony trained as a wrestler by none other than CCW Commissioner Paul Roman.
Do you smell nepotism?
Is that where you're going with this?
No, not at all. I'm going forward. Much like Brian Anthony's going to be after that big head scissor there from Joey BRICCO. Here's a sunset flip. BRICCO takes Anthony down and positions himself.
Only a 2 count there. You want to talk about nepotism? Don't get me started on nepotism. You know, I used to be the voice of CCW, and then I was gone. Who replaced me?
I did.
And who else?
My man.
Who's not here tonight, huh? Somebody should check his attendance record.
Well,
maybe they'll push him out of the way. Like I got pushed out of the way. See, you got me boiling now, didn't you, McMahon?
I think he's got a hall pass. Hungry man, you got that gleam in your eye. I'm not a sausage, all right? Here's a count 2.
Brian Anthony almost with a 3 count. Now goes for another one and only gets 2 on this Joey BRICCO from Southington, Connecticut.
I'll tell you what, this Brian Anthony is an awesome competitor. At the Elm City Showdown in New Haven, our last show from CCW. Wait, take a look at this big side slam coming up. At our show, wait a minute, here's the pin, 2 count only. At Elm City Showdown, Brian Anthony scored a huge victory over the Northeast's own Jason Blade. I mean, a huge victory there. Granted, it was an interference from Liz Savage. 2 count only there after the school fight by Joey BRICCO. Granted, there was a Liz Savage. Oh my God. I can't even speak. Brian Anthony with a huge cutoff there.
Come on, McNasty. Get to the point already. On this match. What are you saying? You're saying that Brian Anthony is a great competitor, but something in the back is starting, right?
I know you swallow. I'm trying to spit it out. Give me a second here.
Big roll up, small package, goes for the cover. 2 count. Oh.
Both men back to their feet. Anthony fires a clothesline. BRICCO ducks it. Big backdrop there. Trying to gain some momentum. Here's a pin attempt by BRICCO. Too early as it's only a 2 count.
That was a nice small package though by BRICCO. Speaking of small packages, I hear Liz, that's what she says about you.
Hey, that was the best 8 seconds of her life.
I heard it was 4.5, but we won't go there.
It's about the massage that I gave.
Oh, okay.
The sensual massage.
Oh, big knee right to the midsection of BRICCO.
Brian Anthony brought everything but the kitchen sink with that knee.
Yeah, and the commissioner is what you're trying to say, right?
No.
I heard nepotism. You even know what that word means?
I said the kitchen sink.
You said the kitchen sink. Oh!
Yeah, nepotism is my SAT word for the day.
Really?
BRICCO spins around. He's in a bad position here.
Big kick to the kidney area, and yet another one by Brian Anthony. Oh, right to the back of the head. That could cause a concussion in a minute.
Kick to the bread basket there by Brian Anthony. Now I'm dating myself.
Baseball slide coming in. No, big drop kick right to the mush. And down goes BRICCO. BRICCO in a whole heap of trouble this week here on CCW Connecticut Combat TV. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, almost 3.
Anthony here needs to put an end to Joey BRICCO as he's got him in the stretch Armstrong pump handle position. Here's the lift. He's got him in the air. Big backbreaker out of the pump handle. Big back. backbreaker there by Brian Anthony.
Unbelievable backbreaker. Awesome backbreaker.
Ginormous backbreaker.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2. What's with this referee? It's nice to see that CCW is now hiring the homeless.
Well, Jason Sniper moving up the ranks in CCW here.
From janitor to assistant referee.
How the hell did you go from janitor to referee?
Nepotism. Big body slam there. And now going to the corner, going up for a high-risk maneuver is Brian Anthony. Way up to the top, wasting a lot of time. What did we see? A big frog splash.
He's going so slow. The elbow!
Shades of Shawn Michaels and shades of you-know-who.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it. Oh, get to the chopper.
Only a 2 count.
Now Liz Savage had the leg, not enough to keep the young Joey BRICCO down.
Shades of Macho Man Savage elbow. And he's got a manager named Liz Savage. Does this guy think he's like, you know, Macho Man? Or does he think he's a Macho Man? Is that what this is all about? He's more macho than you?
Now, being from Naugatuck, I would put him as a nacho man.
The Nacho Man?
You wanna wear the nacho hat tonight?
Yeah, we're going to have to have. Hey, wait a minute. He was using the rope.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I was talking about earlier, Hungry Man? He's just proving my point. Brian Anthony, he's no fan favorite.
Yeah, wait,
Look at that.
hey, referee, I thought this guy was like, you know, a sportsman. Starting to use the ropes here. Now I'm starting to see what you're talking about.
Brian Anthony, nothing short of lethal competitor once he gets in that ring.
Well, you know the old saying, lose if you must, but always cheat. Or something like that.
Words to live by.
Big clothesline by BRICCO, just knocked his opponent right off his feet, and now a big elbow, and look how Brian Anthony's in a hole, he's in trouble.
Joey BRICCO is heating up. He's hot. Brian Anthony is dazed, and he doesn't
Did you just say that Joey BRICCO is hot? I knew it. I knew it. I knew you swung both ways. I knew it.
I only bat for one team, all right?
He's on fire. Use those words.
I'm a pitcher.
He's getting heated up. Don't say he's hot.
He's a good-looking young man, Hungry Man.
All right, we're not even going to go there. Oh, look out. Oh!
That's it. That's the move. That's the move Brian Anthony beat Jason Blade with last week. Is it going to be enough? Yes. That's it. Brian Anthony is walking out of Naugatuck victorious. The man from Naugatuck wins.
Brian Anthony with the victory. I'm a little bit of a skeptic at this point on whether this guy is a true athlete and really wants to show good sportsmanship. He's actually waiting for the referee to hold his hand up, but he's not. And now he's talking some trash. This is not the Brian Anthony I'm used to seeing, at least.
Some dirty words.
Now he's getting mad at the ref.
A little prison talk there. Joey BRICCO is just in another world. He's in a daze here after that beating from Brian Anthony. Not taking anything away from Joey BRICCO, a great competitor, an awesome competitor even, just coming up very short of Brian Anthony tonight.
Well, that's because he's from Southington. And now Southington has nothing. So they just call it